What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Trey Sense. And we got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. Before we get into that, though, I need a few things from you. I need you to like this video, share this video, sub to the channel, and my favorite part of my videos, continue to tap in and let your boy know where you're watching from. Become a regular, like my boys up in Wyoming. My boy over in Australia, who is becoming a frequent flyer with your boy. My boys down in South Alabama, Bay Springs, Mississippi, places like that continuously check in with me. Somebody's been tapping in pretty heavy from Colorado. Appreciate that as well. Continue to tap in and let me know where you're watching the video from. I promise you I will eventually get to you and shout you out. You and your city will get that big old shout out. So what we're going to talk about today are 7 versatile fragrances. And by versatile, I mean, I think these are 7 fragrances that you should buy because you're going to get a lot of use and a lot of wear out of them because they're A, mass appealing, B, they're easy to wear, C, they're easy to get your hands on, with the exception of one maybe a little bit difficult, but well, more difficult. It's not difficult, maybe more difficult, but you just get a lot of use out of these for different reasons, No further ado, let's get right into it. From the house of Don't Bore Her, Dior Her, it is Christian Dior's Parfum, and this is the 2025 batch. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, JB Butters has some Dior Homme Intense and Dior Homme, I want to say it's Dior Homme and Dior Homme Intense JB Butters that will go great with this. Now what you get with this is a nice, sweet, irisy, leathery vibe. Now, you may say, Trey, how is that versatile? Well, comparing this to the original Dior Homme Parfum, it is way more wearable and way more versatile. I personally prefer the original Dior Homme because the leather in it is so pronounced with that iris that it's just a kick in the face, and I like that. To me, that fragrance is a little bit more niche than this one. It's a niche smelling fragrance. Dior's the definition of designer, so I'm not saying that, but the original Dior Homme Parfum to me is way more niche than this one. This one to me is more versatile and more wearable. I think, I don't know, you may be a lawyer. You may have to do something where you have to wear a suit. You may sell insurance. I don't know. You may do something where you have to dress a little bit more dress casual, I think is what they call it. I think this would be a perfect fragrance for you to pick up because you can get it at a really decent price. $120 to $150 depending on what size bottle you buy. If you shop at Joma Shop, I think you can get this one easily under $100. And at that price, I think it's a great pickup. And I also think it's a fragrance that smells dressy and you will be able to wear it 3-4, seasons out of the year. Definitely spring, definitely summer, and definitely fall. And of course, the winter, you may want to go back to the original, and the heart of the original, you may want to go back to the original Dior Homme Parfum, or you could continue to wear this one because again, it's got that kiss of leather in there. Kiss of leather, kiss of citrus, and a lot of iris. And I think the iris cleans it up and makes it versatile. So does that leather. Just a great little easy to wear, easy to reach for fragrance. And by easy to wear, I mean like, okay, I wear a lot of oud fragrances. Oud is a challenging note. A lot of people don't know how to wear oud and they're afraid of it. It's one of those fragrances, one of those notes that you can't overspray. So that's what I mean by easy to wear. This, I mean, do you light it up? It's gonna be just fine. Easy to wear fragrance from the house of Christian Dior, Mr. Don't Bore Her, Dior Her. Don't bore her, Dior her, turn her into a whore, so to speak. Dior Homme Parfum, the 2025 batch. This next one is one of my favorites because, you know, I am a fanboy of this particular house. The house is Valentino, and this is Valentino gold. It could be Valentino born in Roma gold. Now, this one right here, man, I think is super duper sweet. And by sweet, I mean good, not sweet as in a sweet smelling fragrance. What you get with this one, to me, it's a kiss of gourmand, a little bit of leather, some freshness. And I think much like the Dior, this is a dress, casual type of scent. It is a pretty boy fragrance. It's pretty boy in a bottle. But that leather in it, mixed with the gourmand nuance that you're gonna get from it, mixed with some of that warmth and sweetness in it, dope. Pure dope right here. This is uncut dope right here. This is that stuff that got the boys in paid in full and in trouble. This is what got money making rich and Ace in trouble right here, man. This is the stuff that they found in Lulu's coat pocket. That's what this is. Just good stuff, man. Super versatile though. Anyone can wear this fragrance. It's not one that you have to have an experienced palette for fragrances to wear. And I think that means a lot because fragrances should just be simple and fun. Hey, spray it on and go. And this is that fragrance. This is not one of those that, you know, they're not gonna dazzle you with peach and mango. It's very subtle. But it's subtle in a nice, classy, masculine, dressy way. And I like it. And again, this is one that I think you can definitely get away with wearing spring, summer, fall, and winter. Especially if you have a job where, again, you have to dress up a little bit. I think this one would be perfect for you. And you may say, Trey, you said these fragrances were versatile. Well, they are. They are. That's what makes it versatile, is because you can wear this fragrance with a shirt, a t-shirt, a polo, a hoodie, whatever, or you can put it on with a suit and tie and it's gonna be fine. You could wear this to the chicken fights, or you can wear it, you know, to a No Limit concert. I said No Limit because they were just in Huntsville. Whatever you want to do, you can do it in this fragrance, and you can do it most of the year. That's what lends it to versatility, and that's what makes me think it's a versatile fragrance. And I like it a lot. Definitely a nice evening out type of scent, man. Definitely. But again, if you had to wear this to the office, that would be fine too. That would be fine too. Would I take it on vacation? I'm not sure I would take this on vacation because I like a different vibe when I'm on vacation. But if I was just taking 2 or 3 fragrances and I wanted to take this one, it would be perfectly fine. It would be perfectly fine. But you know how we are in FragCom. Nah, I got something better for vacation. And that's true. That's true. But I'm just saying, if you're the type of guy that only wants to have 2 or 3 fragrances in your collection, either one of these will be fine, and you can wear them all year to anything that you have to do. That's the purpose of this video, for those that don't want a massive fragrance collection, because this may surprise you, but everybody doesn't want that headache and drama. Some people just want 2 or 3 fragrances that they can spray on and smell good. And either one of those, Dior Homme 2025, Dior Homme Parfum 2025 rather, or Valentino Gold. Either one of those will do it. Now, this one is the definition of versatility as well, from the house of Chanel. It is Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. And this creamy citrus green masterpiece right here is another one. Again, you may sell insurance, and you know, where you have to dress fairly decent. Perfect. Perfect. You're not gonna blow anybody's mind with it, but everybody that you come in contact with is going to tell you that, man, you smell nice. Man, it smells really good. What is that you're wearing? And you tell them it's Chanel. And then they're going to go, oh. Whereas they're going to think you have on something really, really high class and powerful. And in a sense, you do. The thing that I like about Chanel is Chanel doesn't have 70 or 80 different fragrances. They don't. They only have a handful. And I really, really like that about Chanel. They just don't have 100 fragrances out there. To me, I mean, like if you go to the best restaurants in the world, their menu is not huge. They only do one or two things. And they focus on doing those one or two things right. So I kind of feel that way about Chanel. But this smooth, creamy, green, citrus fragrance I think is perfect, especially if you're out on the golf course. I would take this with me on vacation easily and wear this every single day of the vacation because that citrus in it mixed with that smooth, creamy greenness just gives it a nice, bright, festive vibe. Can you wear this in the winter? Absolutely. I think that's one of the mistakes that people make is turning away from their brighter citrus fragrances when the temperature turns cold. And we do that because we think we can't wear the darker, deeper, dank stuff in the summer. And you can. You can. You just can't spray 105 sprays of it and then walk out into the heat. No, no, can't do that. But you can wear it, and you can wear a few sprays of it and you will be fine. Just like you can wear this one in the coldest of the winter, and I promise you that citrus is going to pop, it's going to last, and you're gonna be like, wow, I should have been wearing this every day. Right, you should have, which is the purpose of this video. Get fragrances like this out and wear them because you can. You don't always have to pick up the newest, latest, and greatest. And this is a perfect example, which I know the Dior is fairly new and so is the gold. I get it, but we also have old masterpieces in here like the Chanel as well. Speaking of a masterpiece from the house of YSL, it is YSL Myslf. And this is an EDP concentration. This fragrance, this is one of those fragrances where you try not to like it, and no matter how hard you try not to like it, you just find yourself picking it up and spraying it on. And here's why. You're gonna get compliments with this. That's it, that's all. You're gonna get compliments with this. You're gonna get compliments with this. And you can wear it in January, you can wear it in June, July, and you can wear it in December. The sweetness in it is going to cut through the cold, and the sweetness in it is going to allow you to wear it in the summer, and the blue in it gives it a little bit more of a mass appealing feel. It's a simple fragrance. It is extremely simple, but it is one that the masses absolutely love. And I tried my best not to just be like, man, but it's good, guys, it's good. It's a really good fragrance. And it lasts a good long time. The only thing about it is this one, the YSL Myslf and the YSL Myslf Le Parfum are a little bit more expensive. Now, the Le Parfum is in a matte black bottle, where this one is not. It's a little bit shinier and a little bit blue. And it's just a mass appealing, versatile fragrance that you can wear from ages 12 to 112. Anything you gotta do, anywhere you gotta go, any season that you gotta go do it in, you can wear this fragrance and it's going to be fine. I promise you. That's all. Nothing else to say about that fragrance. It can be a little bit pricey, but it's YSL. Their fragrances don't tend to be seen in a lot of rack stores, and they don't tend to come down in price a whole lot. You will find them in the gray market, which is your Fragrance X, Fragrance Nets, Joma Shop, places like that. You will find it there, so be mindful, try to shop there. I got that particular bottle from Macari. I bought it with Burberry Hero EDP, not the Parfum, the EDP out, because they got so many iterations you have to stop and think. I got a real good deal on both of them. And I know somebody right now is going, yeah, you have this, probably fake. It's not. It's not. There are ways to check. Trust me, there are ways to check, because the counterfeiters and bootleggers and all those people have gotten really, really good, but there's still one or two little things that they don't do that will ultimately be the giveaway. So yeah, Another one that is super versatile, super easy to wear, from the house of Ralph Lauren. It is Ralph Club, and this is Ralph Club Parfum. You remember, much like YSL Mysf, the original Ralph Club came out in an EDP iteration. So the next step was to put it in a parfum. Is this as good as the Elixir? No, but the Elixir is not quite as versatile either. Now, again, this is an everyday driver of a fragrance. It's sweet and it's woody. What else do you need to know? This, my friends, and I should have put the original Ralph Club in here as opposed to this one. But to me, the 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Either one. The Elixir separates itself, but the original Ralph Club and Ralph Club Parfum, tit for tat, whichever one you get your hands on. Whichever one you get your hands on, they're both gonna fit the same. There's no need to have them both. I do because I do this. I do reviews and I'm a little bit of a collector, but I could get rid of one of them tomorrow and wouldn't bat an eye. But either way, they're both really, really good fragrances and they both smell good. So either one that you have will do. But either one of them are going to be super versatile, easy to wear, dumb reach. Hate to use that word, but it is what it is, fragrances. Because what you got is simple, sweet, and woody. It's not overdone, it's not overthought. You're gonna get a lot of compliments with that scent profile. And it's one that you can wear every single day for everything that you gotta do. You gotta run down to the post office, spray on your Ralph Club. You gotta go to court and pay a speeding ticket, spray on your Ralph Club. You know, you gotta go to court because your ex taking you, spray on your Ralph Club. Whatever the situation is, spray on your Ralph Club and it's gonna be fine. It really, really is. And again, this video is for the people that only want 2 or 3 fragrances in their collection. These are some suggestions that will get you and get you through and keep you rolling right on down the road. So from the house of Ralph Lauren, it is Ralph Club, the Parfum. Not a whole lot to say about that fragrance. It's great, it's simple, it's sweet, it's woody, it's masculine, it works, it gets you compliments. People are gonna notice you. This next one, I'm shooting a video, so you know there's a train. Make sure I got the one that I was trying to get, man. Some of these, man, if I put that kind of dent in this bottle, I have. From the house of, we're gonna give it a minute. I don't know how loud it comes across on the mic. I know how loud it comes across live in my ear, but I don't know how much of the mic it picks up. For those of you who don't know, I live Highway 72, which runs right through Alabama, all the way to Memphis, is right there. And the train tracks are right there. So train tracks on one side, highway on the other, but that's the way it is when you're in the country, when you're in a state like Alabama. From the house of Giorgio Armani, it is Acqua di Gio Parfum, not to be confused with the EDP, because again, we make so many different iterations of these fragrances. This is the Parfum, and I like this fragrance. I think it is super versatile, super easy to wear. You get a little bit more green in this one to me. To me, it comes across a little bit green, which makes it a little bit fresher, and to me gives it, oh, that smells so good. I think one of my next purchases is gonna be the new 2025 release of Acqua di Gio. I smelled it, it's a lot fresher and crisper. And Acqua di Gio could have easily made this list. It could have easily made this list because it is the king of versatility as well. But I went with the Parfum concentration because it's a little bit heavier. Not a lot heavier, but this one is just a little bit heavier. And for guys our age, you know, we do want to smell our age, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to smell like mothballs or nothing like that, mothballs and Tiger Balm, but we do want to come across as gentlemen and gentlemen of a certain caliber and gentlemen of a certain age. But at the same time, we still young and we want to smell that way too. So I think this is the perfect blend of it. But the fresh aquaticness in this and the green in this just to me lends it to whatever, wherever, whenever. And I love this fragrance. I have worn this fragrance quite a bit since I've had it, and it's just, to me, it's just good. It's good. Is it better than the original Acqua di Gio? To me it is. To me it is. And I think the reason for it is because it lasts a little bit longer on my skin. I loved Acqua di Gio when I first smelled it, but it just didn't last. It didn't last on me, so I always would end up going through a lot of it. And then to me, it smelled so similar to CK1. I'm just like, I just wear CK1. And I still wear a lot of CK1. It's a great fragrance as well, but super, super versatile. Anytime, any place, like Janet Jackson said, you can wear this fragrance and you're gonna be just fine. Not a whole lot to say about it. All right, last but not least on the list is one that I picked up in my last go round. And this is, again, one, it's in a gold bottle. Absolutely love this house. You can call me a fanboy. From the house of Azzaro, from the Most Wanted line. It is Most Wanted Elixir Forever, or Most Wanted Forever Elixir, whatever, the gold joint. Man, and this is another one that I think is super versatile because it has a little bit of a fruity nuance right there in the beginning. I want to say that's raspberry, and when you spray it, you're going to get that raspberry note. It doesn't stay with the fragrance very long, but it combines with that leather. And this is one that, again, I think you can wear any time of the year, anywhere, any place. It's dressy enough to pull off. It's fresh enough to wear it in the summertime or anywhere you're gonna go. But that leather note gives it a certain savoir-faire, a certain masculinity and mass appeal to it that I think you will be fine wearing it anywhere. Anywhere. Any age, any season. The opening of it, you're gonna get the raspberry and the leather, and then the raspberry starts to play, the leather stays with it throughout, and it just comes across as a nice, slightly fruity, but not overly fruity, masculine fragrance that anybody can wear. Anybody can wear this fragrance anytime, any season, any place. You gotta run some errands, yeah. And again, you're probably thinking, well, when I think leather, I think cold weather. Again, right, but it's not an overly leathery fragrance to where you could not wear this in the summertime. Some leather is so pronounced that you think, yeah, no, I can't wear that. That's not this fragrance. And the same thing with the original, with Dior. Again, you're gonna have a leather note in there, or I pick up on something that gives it a leathery nuance, but it's not so over the top that it makes you feel like I can't wear that till it's cold outside. Same thing with this one. Same thing with this one. And it could be that kiss of raspberry in the opening of it, mixed with that leathery vibe. It's just a great fragrance, man. And again, it's perfect for the fall and winter, but it's also perfect for the spring. And honestly, summer nights, evening outs, I definitely think this is one that I would reach for. I would not be afraid to wear this in the spring and in the summer at all. I wouldn't be afraid to wear this to court if I had to go, or a funeral, a bar mitzvah, whatever I had to go do. I would not be afraid to grab this gold bottle, spray it on, and go do it. Again, the major player in the beginning is that raspberry, then the leather, and then it dries down to a nice, clean, masculine, leathery fragrance. I wish the raspberry note carried throughout the fragrance, because that gives it a little bit more playfulness, but there's something in it that makes it come across clean with that leather. And I think that's what makes me feel like, well, this is one I can wear year round, anything, anywhere, anytime, any place. So I like it a lot. All right, guys, these have been 7 fragrances from my collection that many of you are gonna have in yours that maybe you should give a try. We don't always have to run out and buy new fragrances. Sometimes we just need to use the ones we have. With that being said, I'm gonna get off of here. Again, if you've made it this far in the video, we are so close to reaching that 5,500 sub mark. If it's not asking too much, please consider giving your boy a sub, and I appreciate you. Peace.